we've had several technical difficulties. So we're playing the game. It's Crisis Core 2. Sum up, there will be Crisis Core music on stream next week. Be here if you want to debut the video that I've been working on. And then I guess it'll be debuted on YouTube after that. So like, should be good times. I haven't yet decided, I guess, if I'll clip that or cut that so that it doesn't start off the stream when YouTube starts watching it next week, when starts watching the stream next week, because you'll have the song, or just if you just have to deal with it twice. I don't know. I'll figure that out between here and now. But I am really excited that they are tying this game more to Crisis Core. Which again, like, this is Crisis Core 2 to me. And so a lot of the mystery for me has kind of been like, what happened between Crisis Core and here? How did we get here? You'll be glad to know that I did actually go and check some stuff from Crisis Core before this stream. And not just because I was confirming some things for the thing that I was working on that's music, but also I wanted to confirm I was right. By the way, I was right. It's totally Sephiroth cells that they put in Cloud. That was what the whole thing that Hojo was doing his experiments, was putting Sephiroth cells in them, because I think Sephiroth is the one that doesn't expire. So they put Sephiroth cells in Cloud and Zack, and I guess maybe because Zack had already had some Mako in his system, like, he didn't get poisoned by it the way Cloud did. So I was right. And that's totally why Cloud is having Sephiroth flashbacks. It's possible that Sephiroth cells are trying to turn Cloud into Sephiroth. Do not confirm or deny, please. If you are bursting at the seams, we have a spoiler channel on our Discord that you are welcome to join. YouTube folks, if you want to join the spoiler channel, like, let me know. I can put like a link to the Discord in the chat of the YouTube, but everyone else here can access it through the chat of the Twitch. But yeah, so I'm pretty positive that that what's going on here is the Sephiroth cells, which is actually really sad. Okay? And here's why. The real Sephiroth as a person is our friend who was Angeal's best friend. So Big Brother's best friend. Who is a nice, like a good-hearted, somewhat aloof, kind of cold, dry sense of humor person who doesn't have a ton of patience for Zack at first, but does actually appreciate that Zack is a good person and teams up with Zack to try to figure out what's going on with Angeel. That is real Sephiroth. When I was surprised that I liked Sephiroth in Crisis Core because he was a person. I don't really remember Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. As has been discussed, I don't really remember Final Fantasy VII very well, but I never really got the impression that he was like a person with like a personality. And like even here, he's like lurking evil. And I know he like kind of snaps and starts trying to destroy everything in Crisis Core, but it's not really, I don't think it's really him to be haunting and tormenting Cloud. So I don't know if what Cloud is seeing is like Cloud's own fear of Sephiroth, because I think Cloud only knew, like, I don't know that Cloud never met either Angeel or pre-going crazy Sephiroth, I don't think. So all he knows is the crazy scary guy who burned down his hometown really dramatically. Oh, it was not a good time. And so, although I don't actually know if that, I'm trying to remember if that was while Cloud was conscious or not. But so he doesn't know anything about Sephiroth except this, like, completely crazy, lost his mind, broken brain, violent, destructive force. So I don't know if the version of Sephiroth that we're seeing in Cloud's head is like sort of like an embodiment of some of Cloud's own issues, or if there is some essence of Sephiroth that is causing this to happen. but it doesn't seem consistent with Sephiroth that we come to know as a person in Crisis Core. So either this is some like messed up version of Sephiroth that got broken, and the real Sephiroth's personality is lost forever because he's dead, or like maybe, I don't know, or maybe it's Cloud's PTSD and psychosis and whatever, giving his own internal doubts form. Like just like when we saw somebody reassuring him, and it sounded like it was going, like it read like Zack's dialogue. It felt like it was going to be Zack, but then it was Cloud talking to himself, and I was like, I have so many feelings about this. I feel like maybe that's going on with Sephiroth, but I don't know. But I think that I think we've seen some other people who I think have, because there's the creepy organization 13. What is with 13? Because it's Red 13. Why is it 13s? Square Enix, Nomura, why is it 13? I think we can ask Nomura. I think it's his fault. But I think that they've got Sephiroth cells in them too, and maybe they're turning into Sephiroth or being taken over by Sephiroth, and maybe that's going to be Cloud. I don't know. We'll see. 13, I mean, 13 is a significant number. No, it's true. It's just that, like, those are, like, that's, like, one of the only things I know about Kingdom Hearts is 13. And then I know Red 13 is Red 13. Why does he name Red 13, though? He's, like, from, like, a tribe of dogs or something like that. Red 13 doesn't seem like the name for that. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out when we get to him. I actually don't think that he's supposed to be in this section of the game. Because I remember him and Aerith being imprisoned. And I didn't see him there, which I guess maybe means Aerith gets captured twice? Maybe? I'm really confused. That would be weird. Like, doing the same story beat is kind of a questionable decision. That clipped through. Oh man, I'm so excited. Is this chair not knockable? Oh, it is. Okay, good. Anyway, that's my speculation stuff that I've been thinking about. But I was really proud of myself. I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I think I've got, I kind of had some ideas with Aerith too, and that's kind of coming together, but I think I've got it with, I'm sorry. I know you're supposed to take this very seriously.
War is inevitable.
But I'm just like, destroying all the furniture. How's the audio balance? Okay. Yeah, Anki, I do my best. Oh look, this is where that chair clipped to. Stool. Oh man. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. All right, hold on. I can do this. Yes, I can. It's amazing. Oh, so I played a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV on stream last night, just a bit to test things out. We'll be picking that up again next week. I'm probably gonna put that up on YouTube, so you should be seeing that before you see this, maybe. But it was fun because I was like using maps, because I use maps. Maps! Do you see me remembering buttons using the maps, knowing that if I try to remember what happened next time and where I'm supposed to be going? It's amazing. It's good. Welcome, Ellie. And thank you for joining. I guess you're one of our YouTube friends. Well, welcome. Everybody else who's watching on YouTube, you're welcome to come too. Oh man. Yeah, just so you know, with 14, I'm doing pre-Stormblood stuff. So if you want to hear my summary of Heaven's Word, that's what we did. All right, so we are squeezing into the air duct in the men's bathroom on the 64th floor. Oh, I'm so glad it tells me that directly. Yes. Oh, Vinny. Sub Santa at work again. I feel like I should like make like a submarine sandwich image for you, or like a submarine. instead. Yes, yes, we have a whole bunch of YouTube folks who've wound up joining us. So I'm not gonna peer pressure you, but I'm also not gonna peer pressure you. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna go head to the 64th floor to spy on the executives board meeting to find out where Aerith is being held. Yes. Oh, Dosmeo, were you here for Majora's Mask? Wow. Yeah, I knew you had been here for a while. Okay, what floor is this? Where am I? I am on 63F. That's not 64. Oh man, we had a great conversation about how to hold on. Sorry. Yeah, well, Axel, I knew you prior. Oh no. Oh wait, no, I just hadn't knocked these over yet. Okay, I was gonna say just sitting on the bench allow the janitors to reset things, but no, it didn't. I just hadn't knocked this over yet. Okay. Yeah, no, and I've thought about uploading like best of, like highlight, like short versions.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
Of my playthroughs, which would take a lot, but I don't know what would count and what wouldn't count. Like, do we keep the random observations about things specific to the game, but no other stuff? Like I'm about to go talking about Cyberpunk and wait, is there other music? Oh no, that's the music that oh, the music that I had playing is what's playing over. Oh, that's fantastic. I have control over that. Oh man. Oh wait, it has the old Final Fantasy VII save point symbol? Okay, I don't know what that looked like, so let's go look. We're gonna go look. Sorry, we're going around in circles, but I want to see this. Yes, only upload the technical difficulties. Man, we'd still have a lot of stuff. Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay. That's what the old save points used to look like? Oh, floating sea symbols. I guess because his name is Cloud and it begins with a C. It makes as much sense as anything, right? Unless somebody's got another explanation that makes more sense, or perhaps reflects a deeper understanding of the Japanese language or something like that. Oh man, look at all that paperwork. You should probably have another light on. That was bad for your eyes. I want to lurk here. I want to know what they're talking about. I mean, they're talking about the fact that they destroyed one of the plates. Excuse me, we can't say the plate fell. The plate was not responsible for that. The plate is not the actor in that active sentence.
What do I want?
That's a good question, sir. Red Lord, oh my god. Oh my god, so it's Red Bull, but with a bomb. That would be a really bad idea. Don't consume that. Don't consume that, or you'll self-destruct. Nobody wants that. Please don't self-destruct, folks. Keep all of your components where they're supposed to go. Aha! Oh, look at all those. Wait. Okay. I know that.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly.
Evil.
I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer.
Palmer. I know that name. I know that name. No!
Damn it.
Barret.
Yeah, I know. We came here to save Aerith. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only
Okay,
get one
wait.
chance. Hojo
Okay.
should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
He's not the... There was another doctor guy that so I was digging around Crisis Core stuff, right? So that I could know what the deal was with the Sephiroth thing. And there was another guy, but that wasn't his name. It's good. I didn't like him. Okay. Sorry, I was really loud there. I should probably put like some sort of like thing on my audio settings so that I don't deafen you all. Yes, Palmer saw Sephiroth and was like, there's no way. Because he died. Okay, well. Yeah, well, so there's like some basic compression built into my this, and my interface, and I haven't yet figured out exactly what it does, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, report back. In your country, do people stand on the left or the right side of the escalators? I do these periodically. Sometimes people respond. It's very exciting for me. Okay, actually, Brian just answered the question. Okay, that's what somebody asked. When you're in a country where you drive on the left side of the road, do you stand on the left side of the escalator? And the answer is yes, which makes perfect sense. But you just want to confirm rather than make an assumption, you know? Thank you. Thank you for the representatives from left side of the road driving countries. Yeah. Dosmea being an agent of chaos, huh? Well, I mean, I've talked about this before, and I'll talk about it again because it's just such a fascinating cultural thing for me. But in Canada, people do actually stand on the side you're supposed to stand on. They don't stand on the other side. So it's cool. Wait, hold on. Where is this? What is this? Where am I going? What is that? So I'm supposed to go. Wait, no, but conference rooms. They don't have any treasure chests, it's just hanging out. I don't understand why. Oh man, excellent. So we've got representation. And in Australia, do they drive on the left as well? These are important questions. Okay, well, I'm in Toronto and we have escalators here, and that's where I learned that escalators are used differently here. In the US, yeah, people ride escalators like standing wherever they want. Like, you cannot count on people to stand on the side. They're supposed to stand on the right, but they largely don't. Some people do, but yeah. Oh, and people mover like floor the moving floors at airports are the same way. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, this looks like not where I'm supposed to go, so I have to try it. Curse you, game! Trying to prevent me from going to the wrong place? How dare. Alright, so I gotta find a bathroom here, somewhere. Oh, in France, you walk and drive on the... Okay, everything's on the right. Okay, it's the same in the US and Canada.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
Can we just blow him up? Please? Can we just blow him up? They did a very good job with his character design. He looks like...
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
Oh, man.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Cloud, why aren't you asking for directions? Oh, is he not wanting to chance people recognizing him? Because I don't think that this is his, like, intentional thing. Like, I don't think that he's like, oh no, they're gonna find out that I'm actually secretly this other person, because he doesn't know. I don't think he knows what he is. So I think he was just deeply uncomfortable that somebody recognized him. But I don't know. Oh, this is kind of sort of the Shinra theme. Hold on, we gotta look around everywhere. So there's just like a normal people meeting. I was saying something and I don't remember what it was, so I assume it wasn't important, but... Hello? I wonder... Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna... Oh man, can I like steal stuff? Just like take all of the erasers from the whiteboards. Just like take all of them. The next person comes to me and is like, darn it. I hate it when they do that. And you're like, haha. Oh, hello. Oh, I can just walk into this meeting.
Didn't have the staff.
No? Oh, that man just disappeared. Oh.
Didn't have the staff.
For what? For what? For what?
Hard to sleep when you don't know.
Sure is a lot of paperwork stuff. I want to know what was she saying and why?
Something so stiff it knocks me out.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
Hard to sleep when you don't know.
So they're concerned about presumably people that were on the top of Sector 7. I want to go in there, but they're having an active meeting, so I don't get to. This music kind of makes me think of the lab in the True Lab in Undertale. Good game. I like that game.
I don't have time to talk. I've got a presentation. I don't have time to talk.
Oh my god, I love how grumpy and self-important he sounds. That's some good voice direction. Well done. Well done. Okay, well. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum
Did you
bum.
see Sector 7?
I can't bring myself to look.
I went to the Skyview Hall. It's worse than I imagined.
So they're discussing a reconstruction plan in the meeting?
Yeah. Director Tuesti was preparing a proposal.
Director Tuesti? Do I know the name Tuesti?
Hmm? You guys private security or something?
Yes.
Are you allowed to be hanging out here on the clock? Hmm? You guys private security or something?
I'm glad that they recognize that I have weapons. And aren't like super weird at. Okay, Tuesti is Reeve. Thank you. Okay. Reeve, I'm used to Reeve being a last name. So Reeve being his first name is confusing. Oh man, Commodore. We're so oh, I'm gonna go talk to somebody. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
I don't recognize you. What department did you say you were from? Yes, what is it?
There was somebody else I could talk to. I'm gonna talk to everybody. Oh, I talked to you already.
Did you see Sector 7?
I overheard you.
I went to the Skyview Hall.
Talk to you.
Yeah. Director Tuesti.
Have I eavesdropped on you?
Sir? Are you sure you should be here right now? There is a meeting going on, you know.
Yeah? So what?
You were supposed to deal with the smell coming from the bathroom. It's leaking into the main conference room, remember?
You're worried about a little smell. Who cares about that?
Oh
You're
man.
gonna get in trouble.
Okay. Alright. Well, that's good to know. We'll be taking advantage of that smell leakage, I'm sure. Hello.
An important meeting is in session. Can I help you?
Yes. Okay, so we don't get to ask anyone. Cloud refuses. Cloud, honey. Okay. Well, we've successfully gone places we're not supposed to go. Oh, okay.
Where are you going? That's the women's bathroom.
Warning. Not allowed. Okay. Yeah, we did totally knock over a bunch of chairs. I confirmed for myself that Cloud has Sephiroth cells in him as of Crisis Core, and I speculated as to where that's gonna go and what's going on and how and why. Other than that, we haven't done a whole lot because we got off to a bit of a late start due to technical difficulties on my end.
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can't hang
Yeah,
out
come
here.
on in.
Tifa, It'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is...
That's Tifa!
Oh, never mind.
She's
You're
really,
right.
she's silly and adorable.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
She's like so
Love
scared.
to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Okay, we should probably put a sign on the door that says like no entry on like undergoing repairs or something like that. Duct. Goose, there's a duct. It is totally goose duct instead. It is a nice. Oh, am I gonna use my hook shot? Let's use our hook shot. That's the hook shot. Yeah, but we're not allowed into the women's bathroom because Tifa said so. How are we gonna get Barrett up there? Cloud is a little guy, but Barrett is giant.
Look, I'm
on guard duty.
Right.
Okay.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
Okay. I'm glad to know that the game recognizes that Barrett is not gonna fit. How do you even... There's gravity defying. They cut the camera away to excuse that they don't want to animate how much, like, hefting of yourself you have to do. Man. I did this in Metal Gear Solid. All these ducts. Look at all these vents. Look, there's a fan. It is pretty clean. Alright. So I could back up. I don't really want to, but he's not stopping backing up. No, Cloud. Honey. Shh. We don't need gravity. Oh, is his super jump a soldier power thing? Come on, Cloud. Turn this way. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Sophie. No. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go here. 'Cause why not? It's gonna be really annoying. Is there anything I can sense here? No. Sorry, Tifa. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Yeah, Mel, I imagine, if you're claustrophobic, this would be a very bad fit for you. Alright. I am fortunately not actually claustrophobic, and this doesn't look or feel at all like a cave. What are we gonna do here, folks? What are we gonna do here?
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. So, like, a reminder that the people who work for Shinra are people, that it's not just a faceless evil corporation that is made of 100% evil, because there's a lot of evil at the top. But there's just normal, ordinary
Depending
people.
on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously.
I wanted to be in this
rebuilding the
meeting.
plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans.
That sounds plausible.
Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions at all? If not, then we'll wait for the director to return.
Yeah, I actually really like that they're doing this. Like, I mean, we have, you know, the people like Jesse's family, who are normal, but they're also like these are people who would be like, these are more white collar, that's more blue collar, and when it comes to like evil corporations, I think you're more likely to see like the blue collar workers aren't evil and the white collar workers are. But here they're all just people, and some of the people from Shinra suck. Ah, there's the thing. But not like Karu of the Nakamura. Thank you for following, friend. Ooh, that's good. I wanted one of those. I'm very excited to have it. Yeah, no, natural disasters that cause major, like basically any disaster that causes a major problem is never, things are not ever going to be quite the same. It's going to take a while to get close to it. Yeah, no, like you have people who are personally affected by the tragedy, which shows like it's a very good decision that they're doing to have us. I mean, it's kind of a given if you're going to be creeping around in air ducts to eavesdrop that you're going to hear other bits of conversation. And since this game is set up so that you can wander around and overhear lots of conversations, the reason I suppose why they have different conversations that get across the same emotional beat is because it's very easy to miss those. So if they have 5 people kind of dealing with having lost or potentially having lost someone that they care about because of the plate falling, the likelihood that the player will encounter at least one of those is much higher than if they just had one and hoped you found it. So they're doing a lot of good things here that I don't know if they did in the original or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. But there's a lot of nuance to the good and evil balance of people in the real world and people at Shinra. Like, it's not like you have to like take an evil henchman test in order to be allowed to work at the company. Presumably you do to be a person in charge of things, except Reeve, who presumably worked his way up. I think we even know a little bit about him having worked his way up into the position that he's in. And if it is a weapons manufacturer that became a power company that is all about like power and control and violence and things like that, just as we saw like going through the history of things, and that's the last one to join, I think that's also probably the one that they care the least about. So okay, somebody who cares about people can keep the people from dying so they can keep producing for us. Great, cool, Reeve, you're on it. Everybody else, how do we maximize our monies and power? You must kick 6 puppies to be eligible for promotion. Yeah. No, but like I feel like there is some truth to this in the real world as well. The higher up someone gets, the less human and certainly humane they frequently seem to be. And somebody pointed out in a YouTube comment that was very much on the mark, that part of why you have these people with massive amounts of privilege who like literally can't conceive of what it's like to have these bigger problems is like you kind of only have the frame of reference that you have, and if your frame of reference is this and something bad happens within this frame of reference, it feels like the end of the world, even if actually there's this like huge amount of problem that you aren't having and somebody else is like literally inconceivable. You're like, clearly they must have done something wrong or they must be lying, because there's no way that it's like that. Oh man, Final Fantasy IX has some of the freakiest monster designs. I feel like I just completely lost my train of thought because we were talking about kicking puppies. Don't kick puppies, by the way. It's just generally not a good thing to do, unless I guess you want to be evil and pass your evil henchman test. No, like, oh, I was talking about frames of reference and privilege and compassion too, because there's a certain amount of that, like, because people who have privilege and wealth and power and such tend to seclude themselves from the rest of the world. The only like things that are human are their lives. Everything else might as well not even be, might as well be happening in a book for all that it feels real to them. And so And so, like, I think if you can somehow force people in that kind of environment with that kind of mindset into spaces with a more diverse group of people and find a way to take down their walls a little, then a lot of times they'll change. I grew up in a fairly like privileged and sheltered and like this is like the way that the world is environment, and the way I came out of it, like partly there were some people who were really nasty to me who didn't care how I felt and were abusive in other ways, so I do feel like I can actually say that they were nasty about it, pointing out how I was a spoiled brat. I don't think I was a brat. I do think that I was to some degree spoiled because my parents worked to protect me from some things that other people have to worry about. Like what a lot of what it came down to was like having friends with other backgrounds and listening to what their lives were like and being like, oh, this person that I've come to care about has to worry about things that have never even occurred to me or that I've only ever read about in books. People in real life have those problems too. Oh, and then like the more like you get to know people and the more you get to see these things and the more you get to hear stories, like on the subject of privilege, which I know is a word that people are really uncomfortable with. We'll go ahead. I'm sorry. So, oh my god, one of my favorite YouTube comments that I've ever gotten, somebody was like, I don't even watch your videos, but my friend always shows me when you rant. I like it. Keep going. Which is great. So shout out if this is enough of a rant that ranter's friend, rant viewer's friend has decided that rant viewer needs to see the rant. Like, hello, thank you. You've made my day. So just to define like the way that we're defining privilege here, it's not the like common usage, not like the common usage definition of like what privilege means, like, oh, you have the privilege of doing this. No, this is like an academic definition that just means like it literally means like I never had to worry about that one thing. That wasn't one of the things making my life harder. And so like talking about the subject of race, I didn't understand how much I didn't understand until I started hearing like specifically Black people in the US talking about their experiences and realizing how ubiquitous these things were that had been completely invisible to me. And that's actually one of the things that I really like about Twitter, is that it lets me politely sit in the background and observe other people talking to each other so they don't have to do the work for me to learn from them, but I can still learn from them and be like, oh, there are so many people talking about this thing that I didn't know existed. I'm gonna shut up and listen to this for a bit, and then maybe I'll go and talk to a friend or somebody like that about it. I've learned a whole lot that way, like a whole lot. And I strongly encourage people to listen to people whose experiences aren't like yours and try to learn from them. So bringing that back to what's going on here, one of the nice things about the way that they're choosing to write Shinra, like the guys up top are like cartoonishly evil, except that they feel like they're based in like real world evil. Like they're like, okay, here's actual evil people, because there have been like cartoonishly evil people in the real world, as we've seen with recent current events as well, but historically too. That doesn't necessarily mean that every single person at the organization is that way, which like you can kind of see like the layers of people caring about Sector 7. Whereas some of the people who work for Shinra are just like, it's just a tragedy and a loss of life, and it's just, I cannot wrap my head around how awful it is. And then there's people who are like, I think I've actually lost somebody that I love through this, and I'm devastated. But like, neither one of those is an invalid feeling, or better or worse, but you kind of like, you feel that the people here who are mourning the loss from this great distance, like it's a literal physical distance looking down at them, that like they have a different way of feeling it and of mourning it, and their concerns are different, and they're probably not aware of it, but I don't know. And then you get to kind of, I also highlight some of the the evil of just like the Shinra leaders aren't just like, so some people are really evil to groups of people that they don't count as human. A lot of people are like that. So one of the best ways to overcome that is to eventually get them to understand and recognize and see the humanity of other people that were in that group, which is part of how a lot of bigotry can be defeated by finding that you love somebody who falls into that category. So for example, homophobia being overcome by realizing, oh, you know, this, like, my grandson is gay. Oh, but I love my grandson. Oh, maybe gay people are like my grandson. Maybe they're okay. And then you kind of lose some of that. Like, you get like a chink in that bigotry, like that, like eventually, like if you eventually, like there's like a crack, and then eventually that falls away and you can wind up with somebody who's actually a really, really staunch ally. Like, I feel like oh goodness. Racism is not dead, nor is it on life support. Racism is alive and well, and causing suffering and death around us every day. And anybody who doesn't see that genuinely believes that the categories of people who are suffering more deserve it, even if they're not conscious that that's what they feel. If bad things keep happening to a group of people and you're saying that there's nothing unfair making those bad things happen, then you are saying that it's fair for those bad things to be happening, and blaming them for it. So that's a really concerning quote. And I don't know who Thomas Sowell is, but I suspect I don't want to know who Thomas Sowell is. But yeah, so where I was going with Shinra here, is if the people in charge of Shinra considered their, like, if they considered their office workers peers in any capacity, they would have cared about how that would hurt. They would have cared about how that would hurt, like the decision to drop the plate would hurt those people more than they do. But they're willing to make, okay, talking about economics here. My father is an economist and we disagree strongly in every possible way. Just about. I love him very much, but I know enough about economics that I don't take it seriously. I have a step uncle who's a macroeconomist, and my dad is a microeconomist, and macroeconomics at least is somewhat based in reality, but microeconomics really isn't. You can make it say anything you want. And it's the thing that makes macroeconomics and microeconomics different, like as far as like one of them I will just throw away completely, is because microeconomics hinges on people being rational actors and making rational decisions, to which I say, have you ever met a human? Ever? Have you been a human? And I suppose it's no wonder that you wind up with people who think that they're wholly rational themselves without realizing that so much of when they say they're being rational is actually them being their most irrational and emotional. Yeah. It may just be, we may just have wildly opposed politics here, but I'm not going to apologize for what I believe. But yeah, so I'm not the biggest fan of economics, much to my father's dismay. But where I'm trying to go with this is, like, it's kind of clear who who counts as human or human enough to the people who are making decisions with Shinra. And it's a very small group of people, which I think is actually pretty valid among the ruling class of the US. I've found a lot of my understanding of the US has gelled as I've come to term it that there is a ruling class, because there is, functionally speaking. And so, like, it's very, like, class-based. Like, people who are in our category, who are like us, who live like us, deserve to live like us, and they deserve to be taken care of. But everybody else is the way they are because in some way they deserve it. And so who cares whether they suffer or not? Even if it's not, like, coming out of, like sadism, there's still, like, a lack of concern, because there's a degree of dehumanization there. And I think that must be what happens here. These cartoonishly evil people who, again, like, we have had people in current events and positions of power very prominently, visibly cartoonishly evil, and yet real. Like, this is a vent rant. That's right, Kroner. We are in a vent, venting, ranting, venting. This could be a song. Remix it. Oh man. Assigning numerical values to non-numerical things. Yeah. Sorry, I just saw that quote. Assigning... What dollar value do you assign to one human life? What's your reaction to that question? I think that says a lot about us. I think there's a... I think that is a difference in, like, a very, very stark difference between mindsets that are very, very hard to reconcile. And that's part of why, as much as I love my father, I know I'm not going to be able to agree with him about a lot of things, because he can't assign a dollar value to a human life. And I find the very idea of assigning a dollar value to a human life reprehensible. So when he starts talking about, is it worth it to save these lives? How much are these lives worth? On a fundamental moral level, we disagree. Right there. And I don't know that that is one that can be reconciled. And that's the kind of math that I think the people in charge of corporations like Shinra, making decisions to let people die so that they make more money, which, again, corporations make these decisions all the time. Sometimes as directly and literally as, let's drop the plate. Like, people literally, like corporations literally make decisions knowing full well that people will die as a result of that decision, and they will conclude that it is still a sound decision. This is part of why you have to have laws telling companies what to do or what not to do. Like, I really think that that's something worth noting here. It's cartoonishly evil to drop a section of the city so that the people on that section of the city and the people below that section of the city die. There is no way that anyone on top of the plate could possibly have survived that fall. And the people who chose to drop it knew that was going to happen and made that decision because that made the most sense to them by the measurements that they were using. And people make those decisions today. They make decisions to sacrifice people's lives, to sacrifice people's safety. What was it? There's a saying or something that goes around, and we've talked about this before when we were visiting Jesse's family. The idea that every regulation and rule that you see has been won in blood. Like the radium girls, the factory workers whose employers knew they were poisoning them to death with radiated paint. But it was cheaper and more effective to let it do that way. So they knowingly sentenced their employees to a slow and painful death so that they could make more money. These things happen in real life. As big and explosive and dramatic and terrible as what is happening in Final Fantasy VII Remake is. I just, like, you want to scream about the fact that this has been happening and it will continue to happen, and it is continuing to happen all around the world today. Corporations are making decisions to let people die, and let people suffer, and spin it in a way that isn't their fault. And yeah, Swirly Twirls, that is a really big question, and that's a worthwhile place for that question to take place. It's like, who, if you have a finite number of organs and a large number of people who need that organ to live, how do you decide who to give that organ to? That's a really complicated, like, moral and ethical quandary. Like, it is, but it's also not an inherently evil one, you know. Nobody set that up to be the case so that they could profit off of it. So yeah, no, I don't know how relevant the original Final Fantasy VII was to the world and the time that Final Fantasy VII was made, as it was known to people at large. But Final Fantasy VII Remake feels very much like it is like, look at the worst things in the world around us. Let's exaggerate them a little bit and put them in the context of a cyberpunk dystopia. So it doesn't feel like we're talking about real world stuff so much that you will shut down if you disagree with us, because we're not yelling at you about your politics. We're showing planet juice get sucked away by an evil dude and there's magic. But it's really, yeah, it's really saying heck capitalism. The real world is a cyberpunk dystopia in a lot of ways, yes, but by making it feel like science fiction, they're able to get us to talk about these things. And so people who perhaps are not, like, calling it out right now for what it is, but they're still getting these ideas and confronting them and seeing this and thinking about it. Yeah, so that's where I'm going with this. This is why I put my controller down, because I could feel a rant coming on. If this doesn't even count, I guess this does count as a rant. Yeah, no, it's a tried and true. It's a long-standing tradition. This is why those people, the sad puppies in the science fiction and fantasy community, which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the precursor to Gamergate was in the science fiction and fantasy writing community. Tragically, you can trace the path to the alt-right backwards through Gamergate and the sad puppies and rabid puppies, which like that science fiction and fantasy writing community, that's one of my communities, and then video games is my other community. I'm like, why? But they were trying to say, get your politics out of my science fiction. Politics have been in science fiction since the very early days of science fiction. Always have been, always will be. It's a fantastic place to explore things in the real world, either by taking things to extremes so you can kind of think through what might happen, or by getting people to put themselves in a situation that doesn't feel like the real world, and therefore allows people to more safely question and explore questioning things in the real world. So yeah. Yeah. Video games.
This it?
I think so. So with that said, let's go look at some of the evil corporate leaders who make the decision to let masses of other people die, including the entire planet, in order to, I guess, guarantee their own, I don't know, are they trying to get eternal life? They're trying to find paradise.
I'm telling you, I saw him with my own eyes sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
Reeve.
Sir,
I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a reconstruction plan for... Huh?
Yeah, I
Not
figured.
with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
Here we go. They're not going to bring everyone with them, but they
in
don't
their
care.
promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
I have another
Mr.
rant.
President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
So she can lead us to the Promised Land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Okay, Space Guy's bad too. You thought he was
Proceed
nervous.
as you
giggling.
see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
Does he have
If I
Mako
may,
eyes?
Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risk.
Oh, jeez.
Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce.
This is
In the absence of a second specimen,
thing.
we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier.
Oh.
These would, of course, include S and G.
Sephiroth and Genesis.
Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
Wow. I guess Genesis is going to make an appearance.
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
meeting adjourned.
Yeah.
Please, sir!
Everything here is bad. Yeah. Hojo is the absolute worst. Nobody wants your gross, creepy...
Stinks.
Nobody wants your gross, creepy plans, Hojo. Nobody wants you. I actually feel a little sick to my stomach.
Anything? The man in the lab coat.
Yeah.
Head of R&D. We follow him.
No, Cloud.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a
I
bitch.
mean...
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
Okay, that works. Oh my god. Yes, the something that stinks is in fact Hojo's face. Ugh. Yeah, like... Oh my god. I don't even know what to do with that. Like... So you have Reeve the least evil and... Stolen Light, thank you for subscribing again, my friend. Yeah, like... Cause like I have so I have very few memories from 7, but I swear they were like that Hojo was like trying to make her and Red 13 reproduce, and I was like, how are you going to do that? And I was very confused at the time, and I'm still very confused. So maybe that's what's going on, and maybe she only gets kidnapped the once, and apparently I remembered that she got kidnapped, but I didn't remember that she got kidnapped. I don't know. No, Reeve is absolutely... I don't think Reeve is evil at all. I think Reeve is probably very efficient and good at his job. So, Noble Samurai... I think that Reeve has tried to speak up, but he hasn't, like, gone public. But also, can he go public? What happens to whistleblowers I mean, what happens to whistleblowers, I'm sure, is that they get smeared and destroyed, and they and everyone they've ever loved die. And also, the incredibly effective and efficient PR team spins it such that anything they say or do will not actually affect the public. So, like, I think Reeve is like a person. Yes, so he's complicit, but it's either be complicit or be dead. Okay, so let's take a look at our like microcosm. Let's talk about Wall Market. We're not done talking about Wall Market, folks. So the three, like, Don Corneo's 3 people who we keep going back to. We've talked about how the 3 of them try to do what they can. So they try to protect their own people. They try to not care about anyone so that they don't care what happens. They try to mostly stay out of it. They try to expand the people that they can protect by expanding the umbrella of their protection. Like, those are the directions. We'll see, Axel. I'm kind of on a roll here. There's just so much. But looking at the 3 people under Don Corneo, are they evil? Is Andrea evil? Because Don Corneo does objectively bad things. And they have not prevented those things from happening completely. They mitigate what happens. Or at least he does. In the way that he can, to the people that he can. But Corneo is still doing awful stuff. We don't see all of it, but we know that he's really bad. So they do what they can. I mean, I love Andrea. Okay, I love Andrea. He's apparently, I miss talking to him at some point, which I'm very sad. But yeah, where do you draw the line for what is and what is not evil? None of the questions that I'm asking have easy, simple, straightforward answers. It's not like a binary test. But my thing that I'm saying here is I'm drawing a comparison between Andrea and Reeve. Does it count as participation if you are in the system trying to mitigate the damage that the system is doing? If Andrea weren't in the position that he's in, would the women who are protected, women and men and others protected in the Honeybee Inn, like, what would have risen up in Andrea's place? Because what's going on in Wall Market is less evil than what Shinra does. And what Reeve is complicit in is less evil than what Andrea is complicit in by being part of Don Corneo's power system. So it's easier for us because we like Andrea, and we don't see him doing evil things. We only see him doing good things, and there's kind of like laughs and stuff. So it's a safe comparison. It's safer and easier to say Andrea's a good person trying to protect people in a crummy situation, and doing a decent job of trying to make a bad place better. Like, I feel like we can say that more comfortably. It is harder to say that with Reeve. Reeve is but then you also have to, like, ask yourself, if Reeve weren't in the position that he's in, who else would be in that position, and how many people would suffer if Reeve quit, or did something that resulted in them taking him out of power? What would fill that vacuum? What would happen? Is his presence actually doing a lot of good? And if so, is that a good action by being where he is and doing what he does? And these are questions to ask. And these are questions to ask ourselves as well when it comes to what we are complicit in as well. Because all of us, by virtue of being part of modern society, regardless of where you live or what you do, unless you're off the grid, in some way, someone in the world is suffering for your comfort. And that's a very hard thing to carry. And so I think a lot of the times we choose either not to think about it or to try to, like, redirect that discomfort. But there's degrees of things. Like, no person is without sin. Obviously, there is a difference between that and being part of the executive, like, board of a corporation that is literally, objectively, provably, and visibly destroying the planet in a direct way. And also just, like, murdered a significant number of their own population just because they wanted some good PR to make sure that this obnoxious, no, we totally have it under control, little bit of terrorists are taken care of in their eyes. That's what we are. But I suppose it's maybe not entirely untrue either, even if they are the good guys. But so I don't want to put this on your shoulders and make you feel bad. I don't want you to feel bad about this. It's not your fault that this is the way the world is set up. And as long as you're trying to do the best you can, that's good. And the best you can do doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it's fine. It's all right. This is something we're gonna, I think, all have to try to find a way to improve. And I hope that it can be improved. I hope that it can be changed. But I think that these are questions to consider when we start looking at Reeve and judging Reeve and determining whether we consider him evil or not. Because I don't consider Reeve evil. I don't know what exactly I would consider him, but I would say that he seems like he's a genuinely good person in a bad system trying to do good. Is he complicit with evil? Yes. All of those things can be true no matter how contradictory they may seem. Yeah, and has he risen up to the board of directors without being evil? I don't know, and I don't know if we'll ever know enough to know. How did he wind up in that position? How did somebody who doesn't seem to enjoy, like, who he at the very least does seem to have limits and boundaries to what he can live with? Or what he'll accept, but, like, you know, short of, like, murdering tons of people, like, you know, what has he gone along with more willingly? Did he go along with smaller evils and then eventually wind up caught up in bigger evils, but by that point it was too late to change? I don't know. We don't know. I don't know if we will know. But it's these are questions that I think are important to ask. I don't think they're questions we need answers for, and they're certainly not questions we're going to answer in the time of however long it is me streaming a video game. Like, I'm just a happy little fun times video game player on the internet. So I'm not making any pretense that I'm going to solve the problems of the world. But I think that these are questions that we should ask ourselves. And one of the wonderful things about fiction, about storytelling, is that it gives us a safe excuse, a safe opportunity to ask these questions and to play with possible answers and to discover in a safe way kind of what our limits are, what our boundaries are. What is your definition? What is your definition of good? What are your limits? What are you willing to live with? What can you condone, and how do you put your foot down, and what does that mean, and what are you willing to sacrifice to do what's right? And these are questions that the answer may change day to day. I don't know, but I think that those are questions worth asking. Yeah, no, like, I'm curious about the history of the slums, the history of the plate. How did that happen? You know, where did that come from? What was it like beforehand? Was that intentional? Was it unintentional? How did people wind up down there? So I don't know if there's like a prequel that answers those questions, but I don't know. So try to love yourself, try to love others, try to do good, try to find ways to mitigate the damage that comes as a result of you, and try to cause as much good into the world, put as much good into the world as you can, realistically, but don't destroy yourself in the process. That's a complicated balancing act, but I think that's really important. I don't even know what the crisis is, Axel. I played Crisis Core, and I don't know what the crisis is. I mean, I guess Crisis Core is in the middle of a crisis, and before crisis is before Crisis Core. Yes. Be kind, I think, is a good thing to live by. Hi, Barrett. I found you. Boy, I am ranting a lot. I am ranting a whole lot. Did you think that I wasn't going to... Oh, nobody knows what the crisis is, Axel? Okay, that makes me feel better. Oh, is it a movie? Should I watch it? Should we watch it? Is there a way we can watch it? Can we watch it over, like, Discord or something together? Oh, man. Okay, well, maybe we'll find out. Maybe there'll just be the game that comes out and it's just Crisis. Although Crisis Core indicates... That sounds like that's where the crisis is, the heart of the crisis. Don't be looked at...
In the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... Were I to arrange a face-to-face... How I should like to meet their offspring.
Sephiroth. He's talking about Sephiroth.
But that can wait. First, we must have answers.
Who's... Wait.
Psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
So he's going to psychologically torture her. Oh my god, that was a nice animation moment. Whoo! That was a nice, like, the little Barrett slipping through is like a little bit of, like, it's a moment of relief, which is like, anytime you can balance relief properly. I know I talk about that a lot on stream, but it's something that I need to be conscious of and try to do in my own storytelling as well. So I'm talking about all this other stuff because Aerith is one of my favorite characters in this game, which would be extraordinarily confusing to little Lauren, but they made her good. And they're gonna torture her, and I hate Hojo so much because he literally tortured Zack and Cloud for, I saw as I looked up this stuff, 4 years. I love Zack and I love Cloud. Like, he's just, so I'm really sad about that. So instead we're gonna think about things that aren't the, like, that. Oh man. Everything about this just feels wrong. You know? Antidotes. Oh, you're gonna poison me, Hojo. You gonna poison me, huh? I'm gonna steal your stuff. I'm gonna slam your face into the wall. Celery! What do I do with the celery? You gonna sell me music? No. You're like, hey, Lauren, do you want to buy a Phoenix Down? And I'm like, do I want to buy a Phoenix Down? I do want to buy a Phoenix Down. I don't think I need to buy any more of these. I didn't think she was useless when I was younger. I thought she was annoying and unlikable, and I resented that the game assumed that I loved her. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, Aerith. Apparently I've changed my mind. They've changed the... I know. I'm gonna buy them because they're on sale. They're on super sale, too. I would buy a mixtape in this evil science hall. Oh my god, okay. Stupid story time that's like, you want a little bit of comic relief? So my university that I went to for undergrad was primarily like an engineering and computer science school, but I was a lit major. So all of the arts and humanities were like all like crammed into one building that used to belong to the School of Business. So my dad's office actually used to be in the building that then later became my building because my dad taught at the same school that I went to. Again, he's an economist. I was a literature major. Not a lot of overlap there. Like the floors between the buildings didn't line up numerically, and yet the buildings had hallways connecting them. So like floor 3 connected to floor 4, and you just walk down a hallway. And there was the science building connected to the arts and humanities building, and they had these refrigerators just lining the hallways, and they would have like signs like, do not open, do not eat anything in this refrigerator, because it was the biology department stuff just hanging out in the hallway in refrigerators. And then I'd like walk down the hallway trying to get to some other building, because you want to stay indoors as much as possible because it's Texas summer. You're not going out into that, and it's very air conditioned in the creepy science lab refrigerator hallway. I don't know, but they were just like, I guess because there was space, and they were like, well, what else are we gonna do with this hallway? Like, put like chairs or paintings? No, just put a bunch of refrigerators. So anyway, yeah. That's what we're doing right here. We're breaking into the science laboratory refrigerators and eating their questionable peanut butter sandwiches. They blew up. Did you see? Do you remember? They blew up. Like, the material lab blew up and Scarlet didn't even care. She's R&D. No, Hojo is R&D. What is she? Weapons? What is hers? She's weapons. Okay. Guys?
So first, or perhaps instead,
I'm gonna smash your face into the wall.
This one.
Those.
This is definitely the one.
That. Those are the tubes that Cloud and Zach were kept in. Maybe not these exact same ones, but...
Yes, yes. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
I'm gonna take your stuff and I'm gonna slam your face into the wall.
Wait. You mustn't overthink it.
They're gonna poison me. There's gonna be poison here.
So first...
Okay, he's looping.
Or perhaps instead...
What if I slammed your face into a wall?
This one. This is definitely...
I really hate Hojo a lot. This is why if Hojo were standing trial, I wouldn't be on the jury. This is why juries exist.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing, Barrett?
Don't move.
Is this what
I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
He's gonna
dozen
recognize
bullets
Cloud.
in your head,
He's gonna recognize
unless you
Cloud.
open that door right now.
He's gonna recognize Cloud.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately.
Cloud's lurking, like,
eco-terrorists?
in the back. See, Cloud is out of sight.
If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Shut up. Keep walking. None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You don't get to be on any sort of moral high ground.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well, well, well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
I would expect him to recognize Cloud. I'm actually really surprised he doesn't.
I promise. You will regret this.
Remember how he kept having Zach do tests throughout the course of Crisis Core? Do you remember that? And I remembered that Hojo was the one who's the reason why Zach died. This is gonna poison me. Look at this. Mind Flare? It's kind of got the Cthulhu face thing going on of a Mind Flare. Oh geez, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, there we go. Look at that. I told you, poison. Okay, hold on. We're going... No. Okay, I'm not going to be seeing what you guys are saying. Apologies. No abilities. I have to remember how to play this game. Everything's a little bit different, too. Specimen... Okay. Tactical data not available. Resistant to lightning. Immune to things. Oh my god. This isn't good. I don't like this. Right, I forgot poison is actually really good in this.
I got this.
Okay. Punch it a bunch. I need to turn this audio. You have to tell me if the audio is okay, but probably not right now. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. This is a little loud for me. Okay, Cloud. You're going to triple slash, because when in doubt, triple slash works really well. Okay, we're going to do... God, this is such a good song. 512 is the area code for Austin, Texas. Extruded by... Oh. Their parents. Oh. Okay. That's weird. Okay. Okay, hold on. Abilities. Smack. No, not Smackdown. No, Maximum Fury. That's what I want. Probably fix Cloud. Oh, Cloud got fixed. Wait, hold on. No, you don't know. You don't know. You don't. No. I'm going to Sephiroth you, but I'm going to do this first. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. Can you cure Cloud before he dies? Okay. Spells. Cure, Cloud. Okay, you should probably... I should probably have put the cure group on, but I didn't. Group on? No. Oh my god, okay, well, this is not going... This could be going worse. Yep. Okay, we're almost at this... What do we got? Yeah, this is it. So if it's resistant to things, I'll summon one of my... Like, it's really important to have a summon that's non-elemental, so that if they have an elemental resistance that you can't predict... What is it doing? What? Is it making more? What are you... Are you making Mako cannons? No, you're making more babies. Oh my god. Okay. Abilities. Maximum Fury. I don't know why we're trying to kill the claw, but we'll kill the claw. Okay, abilities. Star Shower. Oof, okay. Tifa needs healing. So kill the baby and then heal Tifa. Abilities. Spell. The music changed.
After you.
Oops. Oh shoot, that's not good. Okay. So I'm not performing especially well here. You're gonna cure yourself? Okay, and then you're going to... Oh, summon ability. Sure, Choco Kit. Yeah. And then you're going to... Hold on. You still got one left. Do you have... Ah, here we go. Okay. I knew somebody had it. Ah!
Guess it's my turn.
Okay, summon ability, Moogle Blast. Cripple the left claw. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Okay, abilities. Like, this is just really good. Ooh. Okay, Cloud needs to be healed really badly. So we're gonna heal Cloud really not badly. Don't die, Cloud. Don't die. Okay. Okay. Ah, I was like, why is it doing this? Okay. Alright. I really do very much enjoy the various Chocobo summons. Why are you attacking? Wait, hold on. Okay, abilities. Blade Burst, that sounds good. Oh, non-Mako, huh? Oh no, was this Mako energy? Hold on. Okay, abilities. I really like Maximum Fury with Claws back. Okay, you're going to not die. And then you're going to, no, you're gonna save Cloud. Do I have Cure Regen? Regen, that sounds good. Let's put Regen on Cloud.
Stay strong.
Oh shoot, it's regurgitating. That doesn't sound good. I mean, that's definitely not good, but also, you know what I mean, right? Okay, hold on, what are we gonna do? Abilities, Cheat Trap? Oh, it's made more. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? At least it's not a Mind Flayer. If it were a Mind Flayer, this would be worse. What are you... Is it getting bigger? It's getting glowier. It's just gonna explode. It's making them bigger. They're glowing! Oh boy. Cool! Oh my god! It's about to... It is Mako cannoning us. Cool! Well, fortunately, I am Mako-proof. I'm not actually Mako-proof, is the thing. Yeah, pay attention to me instead of Cloud. What's going on to Cloud? Is he slowed? Wow, I have like so many statuses on me right now. But I'm going to go ahead and Maximum Fury instead because I'm living dangerously. Okay, Tifa, you are going to depoison Barrett.
I've got you covered.
Oh, jeez, it's doing it again. No. Oof. Oh my god, Barrett is gonna die. Barrett, get out of there. Oh no, do not. I mean, I guess I did just buy 11 billion Phoenix Downs, but I'd rather not have to use them. Okay, so you could just dodge that, okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Okay, Cloud. Okay, spells, cure Tifa. Don't baby it, don't, no, go to this side, okay. No, okay, abilities, Blade Burst at this guy. God, there's a lot of the little guys. Apoptosis, that doesn't sound good. Abilities, Blade Burst again. Okay, is it down? It's staggered. Okay, cool. Okay, abilities. You're going to do a focused shot at it. You're going to do Star Shower, and you are going to... Oh, you don't have enough to do. Okay. You're going to Sephiroth it because you can. Oh, Barrett's going to die. Okay, spell, cure... No, cure Barrett. Oh, I'm living dangerously here. Okay. Oh, is it regrowing? No, don't you dare. Oh my god, is it seriously? No, you're gonna heal yourself. No, no, I don't want you to. Oh. Okay.
Hey, underway.
I don't know if I was high level or if strategy was there. If strategy was right, then using the MMO terminology that I have learned as a player of Final Fantasy XIV, I will say, fighting that boss, ignore the ads. Yeah, I guess it was about to do a self-heal there, wasn't it? And then, I killed it right before it could. Man. Man, oh man. Wow, good job, Lauren! I had one of like 3 memories of this game and this one was right! He's kind of like a hyena rather than like a straight up canine. I feel he looks really sad, which I mean, I don't blame him. Yeah, he's kind of leonine. It's the adjective that is lion-like. So I'm just checking to see if like I can get stuff, which like, I mean, I'll take like items, but what I'm really looking for is like lore, something. Well, I'm gonna just sit on this bench. We're gonna sit on that. Man, oh man. Yeah, well, I kind of got the sense of ignoring the ads because they didn't seem like they were doing that much damage, and the bad guy is just going to keep making more of them, and it seemed like they were going to get stronger the more the bad guy made them. So I was just like, I'll leave the rest of the party to take care of that. But I need to do as much damage as possible to the main bad guy, as much as possible, because there's no way, it's not like you like kill the ads and then you only have the bad guy. It's like there's just going to keep being more of them, so you just have to stop the bad guy is the only way. So that was my strategy, since I didn't verbalize my strategy, but that was what I was doing there, and I was like, well, we'll see if this is the right idea or not. All right, so this isn't good, but I'm really excited that Red is here. I'm sad for him. I'm glad I looked around. This is a bad science place. Like, there's like mad science and then there's bad science, and this is straight up bad science. Oh man. He just looks so sad and lonely, and if you look around here, like, you can ignore him and like you don't necessarily see him, but the way it's set up color-wise, it's at least distinctive and different and draws the eye, but is not meant to draw attention to itself because it's blue instead of like red, which would jump out at you. So it's like a little like bonus. You can see this here if you're here. So hi friends, I guess we're gonna go. I really hate Hojo. I have this memory of Aerith and Red being in Mad Science. And we're in Mad Science right now. So, and see? I wanted to save you. I wanted to save you. I would have if I could. I couldn't figure out any way to do it. I do like that they're running. I'm trying to catch him. Whatever.
Aerith. Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable
did that
data
throughout Crisis Core.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling.
Yeah, well, your models don't
Y'all
have
about
hearts.
to learn predictable.
And we do.
We're taking Aerith back.
Yes.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal?
Whatever. You have no concept of this. You have no room to talk.
I'm here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. But I really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
Yeah, like, So I currently feel like, oh good, they're setting me on fire. My favorite thing, I sure do love fire so much. I don't love fire, just in case that was something you missed. Get out of the fire, Barrett. Don't be on fire, please. Barrett, I just told you not to be on fire. Now you're both on fire and electrocuted. Okay, well fortunately, she can set these guys on fire by punching them, and that's good. Aerith is just like, oh my god, are you guys okay? She wants to be out here helping me. Oh, ice materia just improved. Very nice. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I was going to say, oh yeah, my current theory about Hojo is that he had a creepy thing for her mom, which I think is a parent, and I feel like, so she is only half elf. Like, I would not be surprised if he is, I mean, he's clearly got to be responsible for that in some way, but I wonder, like, exactly how that was done. They've had, they implanted babies, fetuses. They implanted those for, the 3 soldiers.
Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps.
Heart.
Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
I love.
Why are you a soldier?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, not quite.
No.
Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken.
Oh no.
My boy.
No! No!
What is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening? Where are you taking me?
What are those things up to this time?
Cloud!
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
You came for me.
Of course we did.
You good?
Oh my god, just the yep.
I'm
Just
great.
the way he says yep. Oh my god.
Thanks for saving Marlene. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
You can't see it, but I'm like kicking my feet, which is the thing that I do. I'm really excited. See, Barrett had to let her know because she doesn't know. She hasn't met Barrett, I don't think. But no, you are not going to lightsaber me. I'm gonna punch you. This is how this works. I punch you, and then you get punched. Everybody is happy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, you're staggered, are you? Sure, let's take advantage of that, shall we? See, because they're wearing shock armor. Oh, shoot! I should have seen that coming. Should have seen that coming. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. 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 Try this again. Oh, I should probably have healed Cloud. Well, that's okay. We're just like standing over here, like throwing healing at each other. Oh, I'm so glad that Barrett has the healing thing that he has. Oh god, okay. Alright, yeah, you go after him, Barrett. Can you like shoot him? Cloud needs healing. What? Oh wait, hold on, why is there another guy? Did he get knocked out of his suit? Oh, it's a shock trooper. Okay, sorry. I'm like not even looking at chat right now. Oh no! Oops. Okay, you're going to do a spell? No, you're gonna chi trap this guy. Oh, he's making you walk. I don't approve of that. He needs to stop. Excuse me, sir. But he's roller skating. He looks like. Oh my god, he's totally roller skating. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's adorable. I can't take you seriously. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh no, that guy exploded. Okay, we're going to use a Phoenix down because I have 30.
You okay?
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. We're gonna cure her. Then we're gonna cure everybody else. Oh my god, he's just skating around the arena like a jerk. You jerk, get back here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna cure me now. I should probably heal after this fight. This isn't a boss fight though. This is just a regular encounter, right? Oh my god, will you stop that, you big old jerk? Okay. Oh my god, the roller skater.
Aerith, you okay? Thank you. No biggie.
Let's get
No
out of here.
biggie. I love just the way that Cloud said yep. New friend! New friend, new friend, new friend, new friend, new friend. Oh, no, 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 we're friends, 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 we're friends. I feel like he moves like a cat.
The hell was that thing?
We need to go. Aerith!
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go!
Come on.
Follow her. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna wander around a little bit, but then I'll follow her. Oh, I'm so glad that she's okay. She didn't get tortured, which I'm really happy for, because torture is really bad. Also, Hojo totally knows who Cloud is. I don't know if in the original he was like, oh, you're that guy. But I'm really delighted that he said that here, because if you're playing this as Crisis Core 2, you're waiting for it and dreading it, you know? You're like, oh shoot, that's gonna be bad. Man, oof. Thanks, Blinkspot. It's true. All right, did she go through the door? Let's go through the door too. I should heal, I should heal. Why did I not heal? Why did I not heal? I didn't heal. I'm dumb. I made a mistake. Oof. Does he talk? Or does he like psychically talk?
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
Oh, he's a kid? So cool looking.
So what the hell is it?
Do you talk? Do you talk?
A fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
He's not a child.
13?
He's missing an eye.
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
Oh, Tifa. I love that she immediately goes to that.
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get the son of a bitch.
Oh no, oh no, oh! That's Genova. What? That's the alien. where they've got the alien cells. That's how they made the soldiers. Because there's, I'm like, oh my god! I'm like literally walking through a PTSD flashback. Oh my god. Yeah, because I was confused because I was like, there's aliens and there's elves. And so he secondhand has Genova in him.
We will reclaim our world.
That's Sephiroth. What are you trying to do here?
They have come again.
Save? Wow, it's really horrifying looking. Wait, it's humanoid. What?
Cloud!
I'm so mad at you. I'm so mad at you. Oh my god. He's so beat up. Just lounging on the couch. This is just like that. They don't give you
I think
time.
you might be due for some R&R.
Just process what you just saw. This is so well paced. Oh my god.
Nah, I'm good.
Whatever, Reno.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Turk Uprising!
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the
Turk Uprising!
We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty
Shut up!
Perhaps that will ease yours.
Yeah, nope.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter?
Yes! I want to know! I'm so mad at you, sir.
Yes. Understood.
He has killed his feelings dead. He
the
tried.
VP needs us.
He tried not to have them. Which one's the VP? That's not Heidegger. Yeah, I think Singh is just dead inside. I think that he was trying to be dead inside in Crisis Core.
Thank goodness.
And then was okay.
You're awake.
And then learned to be dead inside. Where am I?
You okay?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Where are we?
Thanks, Cloud.
Where I lived when I was still a child.
Are the cloud drawings, the chalk drawings on the walls, are those hers by the orphanage? Are those Aerith's art? It sure looks like it. Oh my gosh. No appointment needed? What trophy is that? I assume that's a... Sorry, I have to take her stuff. You know how it goes. Oh, hey, check it out. She's gonna be in my party again. Yay! Oh. Remind me to re-equip Aerith. If she's gonna be in my party. I mean, it would make sense, actually, for them to preserve everything that they can from the Ancients, just in case there's something... Oh, my God.
Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer.
That's her and her mom right there on the left. Who? Hold on. Wait, no, I know. What? You can see her drawings down there. And those are her mothers. Wow. That's really cool. Anything that a small child could reach has been scribbled on, and is, you can see, kind of looks like her mom drew these trees for her, and then they were collaborating. I feel like they must have done like actual art with children to make this happen. So we've got like the life stream here, and all living things connect to it. We've got, you know, birds, butterflies, creatures of the sea, Pegasus? The flower, you see the yellow flower right there in the center of the screen? That's the flower that, yeah. It looks like Aerith put a face on, like, so right here, it's so interesting. You can see her mom's artwork and then her artwork drawn over it. So you get this like beautiful detailed plant life. And then this like ridiculous bunny and the purple bunny, because why not? And then I guess what's a tiger or something? I don't even know what the like thing with the face next to the really beautifully rendered plant is, but so I think that this Pegasus must be like a combination, like the two of them must have teamed up on it, because it's better drawn than anything Aerith stuff is. But and then who are these people? The black center of it? Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out the stuff on the outside. Yes, I love that you can tell that's Aerith and her mom right there. That's really sweet and really sad. Huh, though, like right above that, there's like, it looks like a city at night, but a really interesting looking city. It's like these little bits and pieces of things. There's but like these, I want to know who these people are. They look like they're like posing. They look like some sort of like idyllic life living in the, like there's like this like nice little agrarian society going on. Oh, there's a step ladder. I guess that'd be how her mom reaches up there. Yeah, I was wondering because like the ancients seemed so like detailed and thought out in the VR room that I was wondering. Look, there's somebody up there casting a spell with a book floating in front of them. Up like kind of, oh no, there's a bunch of them. Oh, that's really interesting. Sorry. You're gonna have to deal with me talking about this entire thing before we progress the plot. I'm sorry, folks. I am what I am. And what I am is talking for 20 minutes about random things that sort of have to do with the game. That's so interesting that it's that particular flower in the center of a circle that looks like it might be the planet. It actually kind of looks like a piece of materia, and that thing above it, there's a phoenix with a piece of materia. That must be Bahamut. Must be Bahamut with a materia in its chest. But then there's like a unicorn beast with materia in its chest too. So let's see. I'm really intrigued by these people who look like holy figures standing there above. I want to have a first person look. Is that the sun? That's a good question. But so we've got a dragon with a materia in its mouth and a peacock above it. So I know that materia has been created by like they're like synthesizing materia here in their labs, but there must be some natural origin of it, where I guess they got the idea from. And I guess, oh my god, look, you can see the texture. That's so cool. Such a nice team. I don't remember or know what meteor is, so it does kind of look like there's a shooting star. Flower, the sun, more flowers. That flower right there, the flower that's in the center of either the planet or materia. Like, the thing is, I would normally assume that it was the planet, but it's like it doesn't have the right texture for a planet. I don't know. Sorry, Aerith. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is that you and your mom drew, and there's stuff in the way. Oh, we did see a meteor in the VR thing. Right. Yeah. That's right, the flower reunion, that's what it is. Okay. Well, I probably won't get a PS5 anytime soon. Sorry, folks. I know there's apparently some DLC, but I won't be able to play that DLC. Which kind of sucks, but so it goes. Yeah, so it makes sense then if that is the symbol of reunion, which we see, like, it comes up a lot. Spoiler talk, if you go to the Discord server and just ask one of the mods to give you access to spoiler talk, there's a spoiler talk channel that's, I think, called Stream Spoilers. It's under the stream box. There's like 4 channels in the stream section. There's stream news, which the only thing that gets posted there is when I go live, so people can be notified if they want to know when I go live. There's stream chat, which is just me chatting about stuff. There's stream spoilers, which I don't read, and then there's a channel for you to post clips, so you can share that. The mods will take care of you. There's a couple of mods. There's actually like a whole bunch of mods. Look at all these mods. We've got 3 mods in a row. So they'll take care of things. Yeah, if you just do !Discord, FlutyBot will give you the link. Feel free to join. The only real rule is just to be kind. I would recommend reading the actual rules. You can choose your pronouns. You can say hi to everybody. There's a channel called Introduce Yourself where it's like nice if you can say hi. Let us know who you are. We'll be happy to see you. But yeah. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord. Just please do try to be kind. I think we make a pretty good space, and I like to keep it that way. Yeah, so like it makes a point of like, so all the living things of the world come together, and these like priest-like figures here are at the center of it, but so are these. I mean, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV, so primals or summons these creatures. How is it that Chadley... So Chadley is in the Materia Research Labs. And he's been doing research into things that lets us have like simulated summons. What are the summons in the context of the life stream, materia, the planet, the essence of the planet? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of animals with materia in their mouths or in them in some capacity, and I assume that those are summonable. So there must be a summonable unicorn in this. That, I'm pretty sure that's Bahamut on top, the really big one with the big blue. I don't know. It's really pretty. It's really pretty, and if anybody didn't think I was just going to spend 10 minutes looking at this, like... are those the... Oh, look, there's their crayons. Oh, they're really more like chalk pastels, I think, or oil pastels even. Oh, Ixion! Oh, you're probably right. Actually, that's probably Ixion. Leviathan. I'm just gonna look around here some more. Here we've got more drawing. Looks like some medication of some books that look very old. Yes, Ixion is a thunder unicorn, so that makes sense. Oh my gosh, their little one-room bathroom, or little one-room like cell. Here's their little bathroom. Is this a computer station? Oh, could be Bismarck. Yeah. Oh, shoes. Oh no, they're slippers. Mom and baby's slippers. We've got more drawings on papers.
I'm the one who carried you here.
Thank you. Just the voice does not sound like a child. Yeah, I remember the unicorn esper in 6. I love green. I'm guessing that's what that says, and I bet that's about plants. Gosh. So her mom, in dying. Oh look, there's some math. Her mom got them away, presumably due to something that Hojo did.
I don't want you to push yourself. We're all worried.
Yeah, reasonable. Cloud has some problems. Yeah, these look like lots of documents. What appear to be possibly medical things. And then the bed. Little tiny... Is that even a window? I think those are just lights made to look like windows. Yeah, of course there's... Oh my god. There's the camera. There's one anyway. Are there any others? That's a light. Well...
Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer.
Hey, friend. I do like Barrett, like,
I don't want you to push yourself. We're all worried.
Saying that he, like, basically he establishes to Aerith, because she doesn't know who he is, that he's Marlene's dad. Which, that makes that clearer. Hi. So, did he tattoo you? Well, let's go ahead and see what the story has to say. Now that I've gone through everything that I can think of to go through right now.
My mom and I stayed here years ago when I was just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same.
So I want to give you a chance to look at it before the story.
Every morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I remember crying here alone.
That's messed up.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really. Oh, but just so you know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
Oh.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Nope. Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... I mean, to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop.
Colonialism.
Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
What are these things?
Oh, great. These assholes again. Probably some Shinra science experiment.
No.
Whispers.
That's a good name.
Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate.
Who called
They
it?
are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Who called it? This is me.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these whispers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit. I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
Thank you, Tifa.
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the Whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird.
This isn't good. This is not good. Oh, Cloud, are you about to lose it?
Where'd those things fly off to now? Where'd those things fly off to now?
Aha! There you are. Rick, what are you doing, man? Hey guys, long time no see.
Wedge?
You're here?
You shouldn't be up and moving.
I'm feeling much better thanks to Elmira's cooking. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Listen, any moment now...
Avalanche! The big avalanche!
HQ's running the show this time.
Yeah.
They're raising hell to try and flush out the president. This complicates matters. That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
Wow! Oh, that's exciting! Sorry, I'm like...
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
HQ's bailing us out? I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super duper nicely.
Wedge.
Thanks, Wedge.
Oh, Wedge.
Just get to the roof, okay?
Oh, he's so cute. I'm so glad he's okay. No, no, don't you do no. Oh my god, game. Oh my god, game. I'm gonna be so mad.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Dare, game. Oh my god.
Well, I'm glad he did.
I'm gonna still chew him out for it later.
That's alright. That's what family does. Oh man. Wait. Why is... Okay, hold on. Wrong button. Aerith, you should probably equip some stuff. Is this what I just got? I don't want to use it. I'm not using that. What should I give her? Which staff do I want to use? Mithril rod. Oh, that's interesting. And cool. Ooh, look at that ray of judgment. Man, can you tell that I lost her before I started using, like, actually, like, learning to use those abilities? Oh. Handle with care. Oh, a shield. Oh, interesting. Cool. I'm just not going to use the reinforced staff because Hojo made it. Sorry. Oh, that's cool looking. It's got cherry blossoms or something. Let's try this one. Okay. I bet I've got something better than this. Maybe. Maybe not actually. Maybe that's good. Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay, so then we're gonna put... Hold on. We're going to upgrade the weapon first. Okay. No. We're not... Oh, they're materia! Not planets. Well, planets are materia. I think there's something going on there. Okay. There we go. Yes. Man, it is really good, but I really don't like Hojo. I would absolutely not use the best weapon in the game if Hojo made it. Don't think I won't do it. I would like to think you all know me better than that. Why does that one still have a thing in it? Does anybody else have... Okay, no. You're doing well. Okay. Yes, exactly, Demi. You've got it. It was made in Hojo's lab, so it's Hojo's. And therefore, I don't want anything to do with it. Alright, Aerith. Oh, look at that! She gets 2 double things. Okay, man. I want Magnify and Healing. Let's take Barrett's Healing. Yes? That's what I want. Yes. I mean, that makes sense to Smea, but... But I just really hate Hojo, okay? I have 2 games worth of hating Hojo now. Like, I went into Crisis Core knowing that Hojo was responsible for Cloud and Zack being experimented on. And that gave me their context to just, like, hate Hojo throughout Crisis Core, which reinforced me hating Hojo. And now we're in this game and I still hate Hojo, so he's bad. Okay, so what else do I want to put on her? Okay, so the blue ones... Look at me, like, understanding things. The blue ones go in... Oh. Ooh. Interesting. That's the one that you go in linked things. Okay. I don't know what this means. This sounds... Oh my god, I appreciate Chrono's gem reference there. If anybody is not a child of the late 80s, you may not be familiar with Gem and the Holograms. Let's see. He would sacrifice interns. Man, I really hate Hojo. Okay, so warding seems good. Means that you can't... Oh, yes, you can't be poisoned. That sounds handy. Gem is spelled with a J in the context of Gem the show. Barrett, I'm stealing this. Alright. So I've got healing, I've got poison. I should probably have some other elemental. Maybe. What have I got down here? What is this? Lightning. Steel. Why do I have steel? Oh, because I was getting something from the ghost. I remember. Look at me. Remembering. Well, if Cloud's not using his fire materia... then I'm gonna take it. Yeah. Got fire, lightning, poison. Just give her everything. Yeah, I mean, if anything happens, I think Chadley is gonna be okay. It's possible he won't be. Barrier, mana ward, this is probably useful. Sleep, silence, berserk. Like, I just don't like all this, like, status stuff and things. I'm not a big fan of Freeze Pop, but they were in Rock Band or Guitar Hero. I guess it'd be Rock Band, I think. Okay. What else do I want? Cover HP when unleashing an attack with a linked materials type. Is that more useful than warding? What do you think? Does it make more sense to have warding and poison so I can't be poisoned? Or... oh, I need to put assess on someone. Or, I could take one of these. Or do I want... I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There was another one. No, Magnify definitely Warden. I don't remember what I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do here? I don't know. Lightning. There's something farther down here that I wanted. Prayer materia sounds useful. And there was another thing I wanted here. Oh, I'll do MP up. I need to put HP up on somebody too. Okay, and then you'll get... oh, Shiva. Sure. Oh, you can just do it. Oh, right. Man, Cloud, you do not have very many, do you, my friend? Deadly dodge. I forgot that dodge exists, so you're going to take assess. I'm sorry, friend. There it is. Sorry, Barrett. Stealing it. Auto cure saved me. Auto cure is actually part of why I managed to survive some of those fights, I think. So I don't know if I can take credit for player skill. I guess I should give him some other stuff, but like, what is subversion? Subversive spells. I just don't use those. Oh, you're gonna get an HP up. He doesn't need another HP up. What does this do? Guarding, I forget exists. I'm wondering if I should put auto cure on my party. On somebody else. Somebody else need auto cure. Fire elemental, MP up. Ice materia, chakra, ATB boost. Oh. I've literally never used this. I forgot that existed. Oops. Poison, cleansing, healing. What if you have auto cure? Where is that? Oh, I guess it would be green? Green is... No. Hold on. Here we go. Otter cure, yes. You're gonna steal that from him. Do you need health up? Assess. Oh, I've got 2 assesses going on right now. No, I don't. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. MP up. Healing. Yes, those are good. Lightning. Assess. HP up. Fire. MP up. Ice. Chakra. ATB boost. I don't use... It seems like this is good. But I don't think that that's good for me. So I'm going to give her... HP up. Yeah! Man, she's got so many. Amazing. Okay. Oh, you know what? Her earrings. Increase magic by 5%. I'm pretty sure I have... That's what I figured. I'm pretty sure I've got something better than that. These are also complicated, so I'm not going to... Oops. Okay. I think I did an okay job setting up my team, so we are good. Alright, girls. Let's do this. Imagine this being your entire world, except evil science experiments. Oh! What are those? Drawers? I wonder. I don't know. Oh! Screens, of course. Alright. Yeah, no, I can definitely see, like, I can see where people get shipping the 2 of them. I just feel like Aerith and Cloud have a really special bond, which doesn't necessarily mean that Aerith and Tifa can't also have a special bond. I just...
Anyway, we gotta get to the roof, right?
And we can use the same elevator that Hojo did.
Red sounds so grown up. I really don't like torture chambers, and games have them a lot. So... Oh, I want this. Okay. Oh, is this the same? We've already been through here. Well, yeah, we went through here earlier. Okay. I mean, Blinks, that's as valid as any other interpretation of the characters, so go for it. Oh, I can't push these chairs. I want to wreck Hojo's lab. Just like shoot everything in here, just blow it up. Except, not if that's gonna like hurt Chadley. Thanks, Eternity. Yeah, there's just something about the way that they talk to each other. And the fact that Cloud comes so much out of his shell.
Was it this way?
Around.
Yes. His odor still lingers.
Around her. So this song has the bomb, 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 bomb in a version. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna heal. Doggy! Doggy, 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 doggy. Although I don't actually know that I'm convinced he's a doggy. I think he's kind of lion-like I said. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Well, Eternity, I'm glad to know that other people have that observation and have that to say, because, like, I would love to. I've thought about going back occasionally, like
what
this.
Happened here?
Oh my!
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
Little ones in the
It
pods.
stinks in here.
What happened? This isn't good. Something's not good. Something very bad.
Now what do we do?
One thing we can.
What's going on? What is this? But this was human from the looks of it. Yep. Oh, we fought you before. It's Venom. Wait, there's a bunch of you.
Someone's picking a fight.
So go give him one already.
Way ahead of you.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Abilities.
Best do it right.
Number defeated 49. Yeah, they were given once. Yeah. I just like. It's just really bad. Okay, everything about them is bad. Everything about this is bad, and I hate Hojo. Okay. Fortunately, they're not super hard, actually. Okay, abilities, braver.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Gotcha.
Oh man, okay, yeah, these guys are going down. There's gonna be an actual boss after them, I bet.
Freeze!
Goodness, did it just explode into lightning? I think it did.
Bring it!
King's Eternity. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is celebrating an anniversary this year, and I've thought about actually doing the video I keep saying I'm gonna do. Talking about the themes and characters of that game, now that I've had time to think about it.
Nice job.
We're friends! We're friends! Come on.
What?
Shake. Oh, whatever.
Shit! What the hell, Red?
What was that all about? Oh man, okay, so the little ones that she was talking about, the little ones in the pods, I don't think that we've been through here. Oh, I guess that's fair, Nightwind. I had forgotten about that, but Red has not. They're like, what are you doing, Lauren? You're taking forever. Sorry, I have to like look everywhere in case there's things. Something here got something smashed through this window. These are some weird keyboard things. Oh, is this red? Oh my gosh, really? Amazing. Okay. I like have no sense of where I am exactly, so. Okay. This isn't ominous. This is super ominous. This is definitely ominous. Alright, let's do it, folks. Oh, I should probably have healed. I've got items. I should eat those. Eat some potions. What does that sound? Tifa keeps the door open for everybody.
Let's go.
Right.
What was that? Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh man. I started playing Final Fantasy VIII.
Hell is this place?
But I didn't like it.
Hojo's treasure. Shinra's dark secret.
This is Genova.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down. But we need to get to the roof.
This is Genova. This is not going to go well. Cloud has Genova cells in him now. Let's heal the party. Because we definitely need it. And we have the potions to spare. Oops. Okay, no, that is right. Let's see. What is the music doing here? It's ominous. Yep, I called it. Wait. Cloud should really not be leading. This is not good. This is not good. It's humanoid. But it's like missing pieces?
What is that?
It's an alien. I remember it's an alien.
Genova.
So it's not just flashbacks. This is the Sephiroth cells in him, which are Genova cells too. Yeah.
Together, we will reclaim our world.
So this is Sephiroth talking in...
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
Cloud?
Does she see it? They all see him. How did you get here, Sephiroth? Having been friends with
Tell me.
Sephiroth,
Is it really you?
it's hard to see him like this. Yeah, he's using the Genova cells and the Sephiroth cells to try to take over Cloud. He's trying to turn Cloud into a Sephiroth. Cloud is in a way.
Don't deny me.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to take him over.
Embrace me.
Yes, he's trying to turn him into... Okay, so he's real.
A touching reunion.
That's the word. That's the word. Oh my god. Man, if you hadn't done that, we could have maybe gotten away.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct.
Because he knows that he's got Sephiroth
I
cells,
can
'cause
only
he put
hope
them
you
there.
will continue not to disappoint.
I hate you so much, Hojo. Like, these aren't toys. These are people. Well, I got separated from the rest of my party, and I'm on floor 1.
I'd better hurry.
This is gonna go well. Classified research, the drum. This isn't gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Oh my god. Yeah, we've talked about Hojo's voice actor voicing Cabbage's guy from Avatar, which is a really great, amazing.
Test subject pods? Guess I can use these.
Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah, those are those same guys that we just kept fighting. Look at them. Test subject pods. I guess this must be where they're cooking the planet juice to do super evil science. Like, beyond regular evil science. Everything here's been kind of wrecked. Presumably by the creatures that have been created out of people. Those are pods where I guess more evil science is happening. So at this point, like, I imagine if you haven't played Crisis Core, you're like, what the heck is all that? This looks like something recently got damaged here. That's probably not a good sign. Oh. Huh. Weird.
Concentrate.
I guess we'll see how well I do with just one character. But Cloud is really good.
Nothing to it.
Thanks, Cloud. You've got nobody to sass with! Because, like, if you haven't played Crisis Core and you're playing this game for the first time, then you're like, who are these? What is going on? But I'm like, it's, you know, like it's to me, it's interesting thinking of playing this without having the context that Crisis Core has given me to completely understand some of what's going on here. You know, like if I didn't know that this wasn't Crisis Core 2, I'd be like, oh, we're getting to like the consequences of Crisis Core now. We're gonna tie the two games together. Maybe we'll figure out what's happened to Cloud. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Or is this a side path? This looks like a side path. You know, oh yes. What did I get? What did I get? Poison materia. Cool. They're giving me a hint about what I should be doing. Am I gonna equip it? No. Maybe. I don't remember what I got equipped on Cloud. Goodness. Just go under this giant piece of metal. Oh, cool. Random encounters of this. With just me. This is not gonna be.
Need a hand? Thanks.
Oh! I guess he's more mobile than I am. Oh, wow! That's cool. So even like late game we are getting a party member to join us, but they're limiting the amount of work they have to do to build him out. Cool. Okay. So this is kind of like sneak preview in the next games you're gonna have him. Okay, let's do triple slash here. Like, I feel like this game would probably make sense if you had no knowledge of any... What was that?
Yeah. Where are the others?
Nowhere close.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's way more mobile than the rest of them. Thank you, friend. I'm not gonna say demeaning good puppy stuff, but... Yeah, no, it makes sense that you don't, like, that he's helping you rather than joining you. Look at this, little bits of live stream. But it also makes sense from a meta perspective. See, it's cool when you can have something make sense from both a gameplay perspective and a story perspective. Ideally, you want those to overlap as much as possible. Wow, this place has been messed up. What the? Those are all experimental subjects, I think. I mean, maybe they're not. Maybe they're just like planet juice holding cells. But, they're pretty creepy.
What is it?
Oh!
If we flip that switch, we can get to the other side.
I may be able to do that.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh, I love that they have, like, the fact that instead of just, like, you hitting the button and he does it, instead it's a moment of interaction between the two. Instead of just gameplay, I really like that.
Will this do the trick?
Thank you. So we're gonna bond here, working together. This is creepy. I don't like these things. Every time I look at one, I remember that my boys were tortured and experimented on for 4 years. Trying to make the ultimate cabbages, indeed. Oh man. It's an interesting decision to give you like Aerith back for like 5 seconds and then be like, here, get to know a new character. But this is good because if they want you to have any investment in Red in this game, like this is the choice you have. Like this is they have to like force you to get to know him, and it makes sense to get the characters to know each other as well. The drum first ward. Oh, this doesn't sound good. So the drum is the super experimental, super evil place.
What kind of freak show have they got going on?
Oh, they are close. Oh, my friends came down for me.
Come on, hit.
Hey guys.
Need a hand?
Yeah, right. Just have a little bit of fun with it, that's all.
Oh man.
For how long?
It took you to get in.
Okay. The music is awfully dramatic for this to just be some random dudes. Of course, everything that they're turning people into is a weapon. They're not like, let's turn people into something that will I mean, obviously, like, you probably shouldn't do mad science on anyone, but like, they're not like, let's do mad science to make like better farming or something like that. It's always weapons. Which, I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like that's what the US does with all of its science discoveries, is find a way to weaponize them. That's why all of our stories are like, how do we weaponize this, the bad guys say? Well, you see. Okay, fine, fine.
Deal with that.
Guess it's my turn.
Okay, spell blizzard on this guy.
How about a nice cold hand to whoop it?
What?
Bang, bang.
Okay. Abilities. Maximum Fury.
Got a whole heap of that. Give them hell.
Oh, right. Things explode. That doesn't sound good. Oh, my level. My material leveled up. My level exploded. I don't know why that's what I said, but that is what I said. Okay, abilities, triple slash. I don't know if I figured out how to do these guys.
It's on you.
Is the planet juice draining in these guys? Am I gonna have to fight them soon? Spell blizzard. Yep. Who called it? Who called it? It was me. Situational awareness? Sometimes I've got it. Okay, abilities. We're gonna maximum fury. Oh shoot. Not that guy, this guy.
Shit, it's like they're turning out monsters here.
Oh, this guy's new. Moth unit. Anti-personnel weapon. Consummate killing machine. Pull on its head, claws on its arms, rolling blades on its torso. Do not want a hug from this guy. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, he is not a friend. My god, it does a lot of damage. Holy crap! Okay, spells. I know. Oh no! I didn't. Okay, well,
Need to heal up.
you do need to heal up. Oh my god, we're gonna die because I forgot to put healing. Healing. Oh, I have items. I have items. Items. Mega potion on Cloud. No, on Barrett. Cloud died.
Never quit, never surrender.
Okay. Items. We're gonna try to do this better. This is the second time I've had problems because I didn't take care of putting stuff back on Barrett. You might think I would have learned, but you would be wrong. That's okay. Oh jeez. Alright. Cloud. Okay, Barrett. Okay, you're going to use... I mean, like, we should be using these by now. Items.
I'm fired up and ready to go.
Alright. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to like items, mega potion on Cloud.
You're up.
I got this.
Okay, so we're gonna try this.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. Oh, he almost did elite damage to that thing. That's cool.
Take the lead.
Okay, abilities. Maximum Fury. And I know it's almost 10 o'clock, but I'm like, we'll see. If I survive this series of fights, Get away from it, get away from it! Oh, okay.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you say so.
Guess we're out. What's the plan?
First, we find Tifa and Aerith. Then we head for the roof.
Man.
Should be an elevator somewhere. Didn't expect any of this, but we just gotta roll with it. Come on, let's go.
Did seem like escaping on the roof was too easy. Well, we found Barrett. We now have a few of us. So I should shut down. Even though we did start late because of technical difficulties. Are you having buffering issues? There shouldn't be like my internet is now super good. And my computer is doing just fine too. Beautiful, fluty, or tough stuff. She's doing a good job. So I should save. Wrong button. I was on the right button. No, I was on the wrong button. Well, I'm on the right button now. Yes. Save. So I'm gonna hold off on rearranging like my materia again until we pick up next week, so that I can like intentionally be like, this is what I'm gonna put. So you may have to remind me next week to you may have to remind me that I should be doing that. I should put materia on Barrett. Might be helpful. It is interesting, the pacing decisions that they have right here, characters in and out of your party like that, so you can't predict what's going to happen. You get caught flat-footed. And I didn't know that I was going to get Barrett in my party until walking into this fight. So no, Chrono, I want to do it next time so that I can be intentional about it, because right now I don't know that I have the brain space to be like, this is what I'm going to do this time, whereas like right now I'm winding down. So I will start off the stream with it. Hopefully. I imagine that folks will remind me. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I know I've been oh, I don't know, have I even been in the camera frame? I don't know if I have. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Also, like, notice how it's like darker here because like I'm sorry for like the lighting being bad. I'm trying to change what I've got going on with my desk, and I bought this light, but it doesn't, like, the thing that it attaches to is so big that I didn't want it on my desk, so I tried attaching it to something else. I don't know. I'm gonna try to rig a thing. But now I'm like all glowy and creepy in the darkness, like we're in the Shinra lab. Now I'm super glowy in the super darkness. But yeah, thank you all so much for... Oh, Sophie, you gonna come see us? Hold on. We have a cat. Come on, baby girl. Come, you little one. Oh, who's a meow? Come say hi. You get cat time. She doesn't usually come on screen. She doesn't usually want to be on camera, but look at this little baby. Look at this little meow. So next week, I'm going to try to make sure that I have my Crisis Core cover complete. The cover is complete. It's arranged. It's mixed. It's submitted to Sounddrop. I have all of the videos from my collaborators. I just have to patch it all together and finalize it. But we'll be watching it next week on stream. We will debut it at the beginning of the stream, I guess. So everyone on YouTube, sorry, you're going to wind up hearing it twice if you want to go and listen to it on the actual YouTube. But yeah, so we've got... I don't know how much more of this game left, and I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm giving into my urge to talk about all the stuff because there's just so much that I can't resist talking about. There's just so much here that's really important in the real world that like overlaps with what they're doing with this game that I can't not talk about it. And so I'm going to probably keep doing that. So I guess we've got a couple of streams more. I will try to get the first chapter finished of my fanfic by next week. I know I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I've had other things too. But yeah, I really appreciate that you all like help me. You help me. I don't know. It helps me to be able to talk through these things and to be reminded like, oh, other people really care about this stuff. You know, it's not just me caring about it. It's all of us have thoughts on the matter and we can talk about it. Maybe we don't always agree about everything, but it's like, it's cool to talk through it, and ask these questions and to use stories as an excuse to question things, sometimes about like identity and humanity and who we are, and sometimes about like our responsibility to each other and the world. So I appreciate, and those of you who stayed up super late to hang out with me, thank you. Please do get some sleep. But yeah, I guess we're probably just a few weeks away, so I'm going to, I'm not going to be playing Final Fantasy VII, the original. We're going to have to wait until we get more Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I'm playing the sequels to Crisis Core, and I want them all to be fresh and new. Well, I guess I pace the talking where I do, and I know I've actually, I was playing Final Fantasy VI. I'm playing through Final Fantasy VI with this girl I've been talking to, and she was like, because I started talking about stuff and she's like, this is good, but I also want to read the dialogue, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm used to streaming with people who know what's going on when I play games like this. Well, no, actually, I don't know. I feel like it might be Crisis Core 3. And they may just continue being Crisis Core 4 and Crisis Core 5, because they're like actual games. It's like going to be a full game experience with the sequel, I guess. I mean, we'll see how this ends. I kind of feel like this is going to have an Empire Strike Back type ending. Like, I kind of feel like we're going to have some things explode and we get away, but at what cost? And we're like, okay, I guess like the city blew up and everyone is dead and now we're out of it, or something like that, you know? We'll see what happens and how that works out. But yeah, so I apologize if the pacing of me talking is a little weird, but I just if I have a thing in my head, partly because my memory is so bad, I can't want to like file away that I'm going to talk about this at some point. I got to talk about it while it's in my brain. So do that. Yeah, this is some good stuff. I'm really glad that I looked up the Sephiroth thing. Well, I was reading some stuff about the ending of Crisis Core, and I'm glad, because that gave me the right things to hold on to, so I wasn't trying to put things together with pieces that I should have had and didn't have. I was putting together things with the pieces that I do have. It's very exciting. I sure hope that Cloud doesn't turn into a Sephiroth. I'm wondering about the Sephiroth that we have. I mean, obviously it's not the real Sephiroth. The real Sephiroth is dead. Which I'm confident that the real Sephiroth is dead, but I'm kind of like, is this a Sephiroth that, like, did Hojo summon the Sephiroths to Genova? I don't know. So we'll figure that out, I suppose, or not, in the next few sessions, or not. After this ends, we are going to be playing, what did I decide? We're going to be playing Hades, and then Disco Elysium, I think, and then Hollow Knight on Thursdays, and on Tuesdays we're going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn when we finish with Suikoden 2. So there will be games. I've also started streaming Final Fantasy XIV on Wednesdays. We'll see how that goes, and there will be a music stream on Saturday, this Saturday at noon Eastern, so you can come to that. It's a good time for those of you who are in other parts of the world. So hopefully you will enjoy, and you can put in song list requests. I'm trying to set up the technology to do that. I even spent some of this past weekend trying to recreate some backing tracks so that I can have some songs back in my repertoire. So should be fun. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I should probably go. I probably ought to raid someone. I've been trying to raid. It's hard because I didn't raid for the longest time. I just it was all I could do to manage to keep streaming. And so it's a habit I haven't gotten into very well. But I'm going to try to make it work. I've been trying to pop into friends' channels. Let's see. Oh, let's go visit a friend of mine who's doing music. I'm going to go hang out with my friend Sam. Slam Bob. Cuz we haven't rated him, and I like him. He used to hang out with us every so often, and his brother Peter Bob, the two Bobs, would hang out with us too. So we're gonna go ahead and raid my friend Sam. Thank you all so much. Again, please join the Discord if you feel free. We would love to have you. Please take care of yourselves, and remember, be kind to yourself and to others as much as you possibly can. And we'll just try to make this world a better place a little bit at a time. Good night. Bye.